Hello everyone. Today is a very important day in my life. I am finally opening up completely in this channel. In this video, I wanted to show you my book collection. And let me tell you, the books that I am going to show you today are only 5% of the collection I have. I am in my home village right now, and here I only have a few books. In fact, I was surprised to find out that I have a lot of books here because I moved 95% of my books to Bengaluru, and also I have a Kindle device where I read a lot of books. And let me be honest, I haven't prepared any script for this video. I just wanted to show my true face to you. So let's get started. The first book I have here is One Arranged Murder by Chetan Bhagat, and this book is a decent thriller. You can give it a try. So Chetan Bhagat, if you don't know him, he is one of the most popular authors in India right now. So he used to be my favorite author, but not anymore. But still I read his books and they are good, pretty good. So you can give it a try. And the second book I have here is The Time Machine, written by H.G. Wells, and this is also a great book. I got to know about this book in a book called A Brief History of Time by Stephen Hawking. So he mentioned the Time Machine book in there, and I got interested and bought this book, and this was one of the best books I have ever read. And the next book I have here is one of my favorites, Tuesdays with Maury, and this is a great book. This is written by an author, Mitch Albom, and this is actually a true story, the life lessons from Maury. Maury was a professor of the author Mitch Albom. So in his deathbed, he shared a lot of useful life lessons to his student, who is Mitch Albom, and this is one of the most sincere books I have ever read. This one is a must read. And one more book I have here is an autobiography, or the story of my experiments with truth by M.K. Gandhi. I recently went to Gujarat, Porbandar in fact, and I got this book there. In Porbandar we have Kirti Mandir, where we can see all of Gandhiji's belongings, and they also sell the books written by Gandhiji. And I got this book at a very nominal price there, which I found very satisfying, because I checked the price of the same book in Amazon, and the price was pretty high. So I haven't read it yet, let me be honest. I am going to read it. And the next book I have here is I Came Upon a Lighthouse by Shantanu Naidu. If you don't know who Shantanu Naidu is, you can go to Google and type Shantanu Naidu. He is one of the best friends of our beloved Ratan Tata Garu, and this book is very genuine. Shantanu Naidu shared how he became friends with Ratan Tata and his experience with Ratan Tata. I found this book very interesting. This one is a must read as well. And the next book I have is The 5 AM Club, which I am reading right now. I have always wanted to get into the habit of waking up early, but unfortunately I have never been able to do it. So I finally start to take this habit seriously. So I got this book in Bengaluru. I finished most of it, and this book is wonderful. This book offers a lot of life lessons apart from stating you the benefits of waking up early. So this book is a must read as well. The next one we have The Phoenix. This one was actually written by Tilly Bakshave. I thought the book was written by Sidney Sheldon and bought it. After getting the delivery, I realized that this book was actually written by Tilly Bakshave. And also I realized that you can use famous authors' names on your books if you have certain credibility. So, but The Phoenix is a wonderful read for sure. This is a great thriller. The next one we have is A Tale of Two Cities by Charles Dickens. Let me be honest, I wasn't able to read this book completely. The language they used was very tough, Charles Dickens. So I haven't been able to finish it. So what I did was I went to Google and searched for a summary of the story A Tale of Two Cities, and I found the story very interesting. So, but if you are like interested in reading books with complex English language, this is your go-to book, A Tale of Two Cities. And the next one we have is High Performance Habits. This book was suggested to me by one of my best friends, and this is a lovely book. The author Brendan Butchard, I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he provided a lot of useful insights about the habits of high performance like high performing people in this book. And yeah, this is also an extraordinary book that I have read. And the next one we have is Swami Vivekananda Life and Teachings. This book makes me feel nostalgic because I got this book in my BTech and I still have it. In my BTech, I used to be a huge devotee of Swami Vivekananda. So whenever the trustees of Swami Vivekananda came to our college, I used to buy some books from them. So this is one of the books, and this is a great book, I must say. So the Swami Vivekananda's book was a must try. Sorry, my video got cut in the middle, so I have to do it in a second video. So one more wonderful book that I am going to show you here is Autobiography of Yogi. This book is one of the best books I have ever read. If you are interested in spirituality, this book is your go-to. I still remember the feeling after reading it. At least for 3 months, I felt a very unique sense of peace after reading this wonderful book. So this one is a must read. And the next I have is Gazala Sanchi. This book is written by Muhammad Gauss. This is a Telugu book. So if you are a Telugu guy or girl, this book is a must read. He wrote this book wonderfully in a native Telugu dialect. So this book is a must read as well. And the next one we have is The Other Side of Midnight. In one of the interviews of S.S. Rajamouli, he admitted that one of his inspirations of his grand cinematic visions were Sidney Sheldon, and this book was written by Sidney Sheldon. So this one is a must read. And the next one we have is The Autobiography of Benjamin Franklin. This is also a great book. You have to try it. It is one of the greatest autobiographies I have ever read. This book was suggested by Robin Sharma in his book Who Will Cry When You Die. So a must read. And the next one we have is Marcus Aurelius Meditations. If you don't know who Marcus Aurelius is, you can go to Google and type. He was one of the greatest philosophers in the world, and this is one of the greatest philosophies that I have ever read. And this is the book that I got Immediately after my college, I am a huge fan of Virat Kohli, and this is a decent read. And next one we have is A to Z of Success and Happiness. This book contains a lot of short stories about life and wisdom. This is one of my favorites. If you can get this book somewhere, go ahead and read it. And the next one we have is As a Man Thinketh by James Allen, and this is a very tiny book, but this is one of my favorite books because it consists a lot about a man's life and his thoughts. And the next book we have is Think Like a Monk, one of my favorites. In fact, my all-time favorite, Jay Shetty's Think Like a Monk. In fact, Jay Shetty is the inspiration behind starting this YouTube channel. So if you haven't read it yet, just go ahead and read it. And the next one we have is 2024. This is the diary that I have. I started writing diary recently. So let me show you what I kept in my diary. I kept this one in my diary, and also I kept let me show you what's in here. So I kept some leaves in a paper and put them in my diary as suggested by Julia Cameron in her book The Artist's Way. This always reminds me that I'm a part of nature. So that's it. Thank you so much for watching this video.